Hi, and welcome back. A common question that is still asked today: what is the difference between a writer and an author? And although the difference is almost negligible, there is definitely a difference between the two. Now, before I explain the difference, it's important to understand that although there is a distinction, being an author also allows you the title of writer, although being a writer doesn't necessarily make you an author. You see, a writer can be anyone who has written something. From the time you write your first book report in grade school, good, bad, or indifferent, you are categorized as a writer. Because you see, a writer is one who writes a book, article, or any literary piece. And believe me, this is quite an accolade because, as you have probably already discovered during the creation of your first novel, writing isn't as easy as it looks. Now, an author, on the other hand, is someone who originates the idea, plot, or content of the work being written. To clarify this a little, if someone is hired to write another's biography, since he isn't creating an original idea, he can't be called an author, unless, of course, he's writing his own biography. On the other hand, if he writes a book where he has created an original idea, he's the author, unless the original idea has been created by another, then he's only the writer. It may seem a little confusing when you hear me say it for the first time, but another way of looking at it is this. Authors write for the main purpose of creating characters and seeing them through the conflicts they provide for them. Writers, however, tend to write for the purpose of monetary compensation in the service of writing for TV, freelance writing for a newspaper or magazine, or even corporate copywriting. But although the two have their diversities, neither is deemed better than the other, merely dissimilar. This week, I'll leave you with one of my own quotes. The entitlement of writer affords you the responsibility of accepting compensation for your efforts, while the entitlement of author affords you the capacity to be satisfied with the simple self-approval. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you next week.